Here we are, Aiken Family Golf Range. What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are at a totally different location. I mean, look at this place. I mean, super simple, brings me back to my roots. But yeah, we're gonna be doing a little practice session out here. And hopefully we can get you guys better. I've got 2 new drills that I'm gonna introduce and kind of show you how to set up. But with that being said, let's get into the video. And after this, we're gonna go to Aiken Golf Club, play 3 holes, hopefully shoot 4 under. We'll see if that happens or not. But with that being said, let's get into some golf. Let's get into a little grind session. And we got Ralph, he owns this place. He's 80 years old and he walks 18 holes 5 days a week. Some days less, but that is amazing. All right, so first up, we have the swing plane. As you can see, I got my head mount on. We're about to show you how to set this up, but basically swing plane causes left shots, right shots, and the idea is you want to be closer to the on plane as possible, and that will give you the best place to hit good golf shots from. So this is one of my go-to stations for swing plane. I'm going to show you how to set it up. It's pretty easy and it's super helpful for me because I have a tendency of getting stuck in underneath it, and so this kind of neutralizes that. So we're gonna switch over to the head mount. I know it looks silly, don't judge me, but we're gonna switch over and get this thing set up. All right guys, all you need is a noodle, golf club, and golf balls. So step 1 is to kind of just set this thing down. So we're gonna set it down, well, right here looks good, doesn't matter where. But we're gonna set it down with the same angle as your address position with whatever club you're going. So I got an 8-iron, so this is kind of new or setup for me. So I'm gonna set this right in line, the same angle as my 8-iron setup position. All right, so on the ground, we're gonna check it again. It looks pretty similar. Then what you do is kind of move that club head just a little bit in front of the noodle, which is about this far in front of the noodle. So that's step 2. Step 3, then you take a step forward, and kind of right there is where I need to be setting up. So we're gonna move this ball back a little bit. There we go, step 3. So yeah, this is we'll move this a little bit, but yeah, here we go. This is really a pretty simple way to check your swing plane and set up a station that works on swing plane. So as you can see, good check there, take it back, down swing. Okay, it's perfect right on plane. Boom, boom, boom. Now, we're gonna hit one, and hopefully this matches up. I mean, look how straight that ball flight was. Look how straight the ball flight was. Anyway, that's the noodle. It's super simple. Now we're gonna get to work and try to get this swing plane ironed out and get my swing more on plane. Oh, I have to crap myself up. I'm not as worried about where the ball goes as I'm really worried about missing this noodle because, like I said, my tendency is to kind of come underneath the plane. So if I'm missing this noodle, that's a win. So ball flight, secondary. First goal is just to miss this noodle. Quick little practice break. So places like this, places like Aiken Golf Range are special to my heart. Is me and Wesley grew up on driving ranges in areas like this. We didn't always have access to like the high-end PGA Tour quality practice facilities. No, we grew up on very public golf courses, and honestly, it made us who we are today. And so yeah, shout out to Ralph. He made something awesome. He had a dream. He bought 20 acres of land, cleared it himself, planted all this grass, and he's got a driving range now. It's kind of cool. It's a lot similar to how G3 and the George Bryan Golf Academy is. He had 10 acres, he cleared it himself, he planted the sod, I helped too, I might add, and he built something that might not be like the best condition thing, but it's gonna get you better. Same thing with this range. It's not gonna be the perfect shape, but you know what? You use your imagination and you can turn this place into Augusta National, honestly. So yeah, this place is cool. If you're ever in the area, please check it out. I know I'm gonna be coming up here and hitting golf balls and getting better. With that being said, we're gonna get back to golf and we're gonna be hitting start line, or I'm gonna show you how I work on my start line. All right, before we get on to the next phase of practice, one little tip for you guys to see how big this range is and see how many targets there are. What I like doing is starting on the far left side of the range or the far right and just working my way across. So like For instance, I'll start off hitting in this little area, then I'll go to this tree, then I'll go to a flag out there, and then I'll go to this flag. Basically, that works on hitting different shots into different winds and just adjusting and reacclimating and not getting too focused and comfortable on one look. So tidbit here, use the whole range to your advantage. All right, so all you need here is 3 rods. 2 for the start line, 1 for your alignment. And now I'm gonna put the GoPro on, show you how to set this thing up. But yeah, now it's on to a start target, and I'll be trying to start it over that red flag, over or at the red flag. All right, so this setup is pretty simple. So my start target is the red flag right there. I'm gonna pick a point between the golf ball and that red flag and kind of mark it on the ground and go set a rod on that. So we got a spot. So now I'm gonna put a rod right here, or just a little bit right of that spot. And then we're gonna set another rod, kind of wide. We're gonna start kind of wide first. About right there. Obviously bigger than a golf ball. We're gonna go back here. So obviously that is way to the left. So we're gonna go calibrate. Now, get back here, look, and voila. So that right there is a pretty good, generous window. And yeah, I think we're done. So as you can see, we got a little gate set up, and if I pull it, we're gonna hit the left one. If I push it, we're gonna hit the right one. The idea is to hit these golf balls starting at that red flag and getting it through that gap. Now, obviously you can make it bigger or smaller. I mean, if you make it much smaller, I don't know what you're gonna be doing. You can adjust as needed. All that to say is if I get it through that little gate, that means my start target is good and I'm hitting honestly good shots. Yeah, wish me luck. Also, why did I ever set it up this narrow to begin with? The idea is to start big and then work your way in. But we're gonna give it a go. We are switching to a 7-iron. Oh boy. I don't mind hitting that right rod. My miss, I want to be to the right. So if anything, I want to air underneath it and push it. So hitting the right rod is honestly not that bad for me. And there she goes. Rest in peace, white alignment rod. I mean, golf, it's not for the faint of heart, people. There we go. A simple adjustment was made. Just made sure that I was really aggressive through the ball and released it to get that ball from starting too far to the right. So that is the technical and instructional part of this video. Go out and try those 2 drills yourself. Those are actually really, really clutch and have helped me out a lot. And honestly, I don't know what the heck I've been doing, because I haven't been doing that start line one enough lately, because that thing is a great drill, instant feedback, and it gets you better without really thinking too much technical stuff. It just kind of like makes you be an athlete and figure it out on your own. Anywho, now we're gonna head to Aiken Golf Club, play 3 holes, and try to make a birdie, an eagle, and another birdie. So shoot 4 under on those 3 holes. I know that might be a stretch, but anyway, we're gonna try it. So thank you all for coming out here and hanging out with me at Aiken Family Golf Range, and we'll see you at Aiken Golf Club. All right, as promised, Aiken Golf Club 3 holes. And of course, I picked the windiest day of all the years to come out here, but you know the deal. Hole 1, we're playing 1, 2, and 3. You can see how low we can shoot right after this practice session. So, and the wind's left or right. Oh, come on. I just hit the green. This session must be working quite nicely. That was a frozen rope I might have inside 20 feet for eagle. Let's go. Like I was saying, not bad. Right out the gun, driver to 25, 30, 40 feet for eagle. Let's go. That is a tap-in birdie. So, 1 driving session in and I'm already striping it. Anyway, I'm telling you, that drive felt amazing. Holy cow. I did off camera work on the driver a little bit, so got me a little dialed, but I mean, I can do this. My goal was 4 under through 3 holes. I was kind of joking, but if I eagle this next hole and birdie 4 or 3, we hit our 4 under number. So stay tuned. Also, for anyone that's wanting golf lessons, I might be starting doing golf lessons out at this Aiken Family Golf Range here in Aiken, right off the interstate. So if any of you guys are ever interested, or seriously interested, let me know, because we might have a spot where I can actually give some lessons and help you guys out. So keep that in mind moving forward. That's enough of that. On to the second hole drive. lot of you guys ask what shirts I wear. I wear a Rowback. They're pretty legit. And if you want to get one, 15% off. I'll leave a link in the description. First order, 15% off. That could come in clutch. But yeah, I love them. I've loved working with those guys. And honestly, the dudes are super cool. So that's where my shirts I get. 130 yards from right here, so that means about 125 downwind, left to right. We're gonna play about a 122 to 124 shot, 50 degree. Try to play my little draw and hold it up against the wind so the wind left to right straightens it and hit it close. That's it. Well, come on, wind. Push it a little right. Yep, be good. No, no, no. Cut slope. The wind did not take it. I landed like 2 feet too far short. Thank you. Out of frame as usual. Just call me out of frame guy. Totally forgot they had the city aim here, so the greens are a lot firmer. And I hit it a smidge too low, so it took a skip instead of, you get it. That's all right. That's fine. Let's make it. Whew. That was close. Because you never want to make a par when you have a 50 degree into a par 5. But 2 under after 2, a hard par 4, a third to finish this little video out. Let's even go 3 for 3 on birdies. That is hammered. Here we go. Ball's in the hazard. I mean, kind of unlucky break. It landed right here, bounced here, kind of smoked it. So, gonna have to get up and down for par because obviously I'm not gonna play that. So we'll be playing for about 90 yards to the pin right there. Oh, I could go in for birdie. No. Come back, come back, come back, please. How's it not coming back? It's supposed to come back. Pete's gonna see. Pete, you're supposed to come back. You're supposed to pull it back down the hill. As you're gonna see, I'm on this second little slope. I didn't quite calibrate correctly for the wind, but I'm gonna have a fast putt for par. Yowza. Never liked bogeys, that's fine. 2 birdies, 1 bogey, but we're going to hole number 4 because, sorry, it is the hole in 1 pin. You never know, you can't not film it. I mean, pretty good. Not a hole in 1, but we got a good looking birdie, and we're definitely going to play it. So I'm sorry we're not playing 3, we're playing 4. And look at Pete. Pete stiffed it. Just like that, Pete. All right, guys, that's a wrap. 3 birdies and 4 holes. Good, solid practice session this morning. Very productive day. So thank you all for watching, and go and add some of these practice tips and drills that I showed you today into your own practice routine. And be on the lookout for more instructional, practice-y type videos in the future. I'm enjoying them, and it's getting me actually practice my golf game. So anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much. Subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys next time. See ya.